I need you to hear this right now. You can do this. I know you don't believe it yet. I know doubt is streaming louder than hope. But deep down, beneath all that fear, there's a part of you that knows you're capable of more. Today, we wake that part up. Listen to me. Every single person who ever accomplished anything great started exactly where you are right now, filled with doubt, scared out of their mind, wondering if they had what it takes. The difference between them and everyone else wasn't talent. It wasn't connections. It wasn't luck. It was belief. They believed they could do it before they had any evidence. They believed when everyone said they couldn't. They believed when their bank account said no. They believed when their circumstances screamed impossible. And that belief, that unshakable, unreasonable belief, that's what carried them through. You say you can't, but who told you that? Was it a teacher who gave up on you? A parent who projected their limitations onto you? A friend who was threatened by your potential? Or was it you? Have you been your own worst enemy? Have you been talking yourself out of your dreams before you even try? Because I need you to understand something. The voice in your head that says you can't, that's not the truth. That's fear. That's doubt. That's past programming. But it's not reality. Reality is this. You are more capable than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. You have gifts inside you that the world needs. You have potential that's never been tapped. You have greatness buried under layers of self-doubt and limiting beliefs. And today's the day we start digging it out. Today is the day you start believing differently. Today is the day you decide that your opinion of yourself matters more than anyone else's opinion of you. Belief isn't something you wait to feel. Belief is something you choose every single day, every single moment, especially when there's no evidence, especially when things look impossible, especially when everyone is doubting you. That's when belief matters most. That's when it's tested. That's when it either crumbles or gets stronger. And I'm here to tell you, choose belief. Choose to believe in yourself even when you're terrified. Choose to believe in your dream even when it seems impossible. Choose to believe you can figure it out even when you don't know how. You want to get rich? You want financial freedom? Then you have to believe it's possible for you. Not just for other people, for you. Because if you don't believe you can be wealthy, you'll sabotage every opportunity that comes your way. You'll talk yourself out of investments. You'll undercharge for your services. You'll spend instead of save. You'll consume instead of create. Your subconscious mind will find a way to keep you exactly where you believe you belong. So if you believe you're meant to struggle, you'll struggle. If you believe money isn't for people like you, it won't be. But if you believe you're worthy of wealth, if you believe you can create value and be compensated for it, if you believe abundance is your birthright, everything changes. Wealth starts in the mind. It starts with a decision. It starts with believing that you deserve it, that you're capable of creating it, that it's possible for you. And then you back up that belief with action, with education, with discipline, with consistency. You don't just wish for wealth, you study it. You learn from people who have it. You develop skills that create value. You solve problems that people will pay you to solve. You build something. You invest something. You become someone who manages money well. And slowly, consistently, persistently, wealth becomes your reality. But here's what stops most people. They don't believe they deserve it. Deep down, they feel guilty about wanting more. They feel like wanting money makes them greedy or shallow. They've internalized messages that rich people are evil or that money corrupts. So they sabotage their own success. They stay broke and call it humble. They struggle and call it noble. And they wonder why they can't get ahead. You can't achieve what you don't believe you deserve. So deal with your money mindset. Heal your relationship with wealth. Give yourself permission to prosper, because there's nothing spiritual about being broke. There's nothing righteous about struggling to pay bills. Let's talk about discipline, because belief without action is just wishful thinking. You can believe all day long, but if you don't do the work, nothing changes. Discipline is what bridges the gap between belief and reality. Discipline is what turns dreams into plans and plans into results. And discipline starts with one decision. I'm going to do what I said I'd do, even when I don't feel like it. Discipline isn't fun. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. It's waking up early when your bed is comfortable. It's going to the gym when you're tired. It's eating the salad when you want the burger. It's studying when you'd rather scroll. It's working on your business when Netflix is calling. It's choosing long-term goals over short-term pleasure, over and over and over again, until it becomes who you are. Until discipline isn't something you do, it's something you are. And here's the beautiful thing about discipline. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your self-belief grows. Every time you do what you said you'd do, you're proving to yourself that you're trustworthy. You're building evidence that you're capable. You're creating a track record of follow-through. And that builds confidence. That builds momentum. That builds a version of you that actually believes in yourself, because you have receipts. You have proof. You've done it before, so you know you can do it again. But you can't build a future if you're still living in your past. You can't create something new if you're constantly rehearsing something old. You can't move forward if you're always looking backward. And I know some of you are stuck. You're stuck in what happened to you, stuck in what they did to you, stuck in how you failed, stuck in how you got hurt, stuck in that loss, stuck in that betrayal, stuck in that trauma. And as long as you're stuck there, you can't get here. You can't be present. You can't be available for your future. You can't be open to new possibilities because you're too busy protecting old wounds. I'm not minimizing your pain. I'm not saying what happened wasn't real or didn't matter. I'm saying you can't let it be the end of your story. You can't let the worst thing that happened to you become your entire identity. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become in spite of what happened to you. And that choice, that's where your power is. That's where your freedom is. That's where your future is. Forgive, not because they deserve it, not because what they did was okay, but because you deserve to be free. You deserve to sleep peacefully. You deserve to wake up without that weight on your chest. You deserve to move through life without constantly being triggered. Forgiveness isn't letting them off the hook. It's taking yourself off the hook. It's releasing yourself from the prison of resentment. It's choosing your peace over being right. And when you do that, when you truly let go, you'll feel lighter than you've felt in years. You'll have energy you forgot you had. You'll have space for new things, new people, new opportunities, new joy. Let go of the past. Learn the lesson. Extract the wisdom and then release it. Because you have a future to build, and you can't build it with your hands full of yesterday. Put it down, walk away, and watch how your life transforms when you're no longer dragging dead weight everywhere you go. Now, let's talk about your health, because you can believe in your dreams all you want, but if your body is breaking down, those dreams aren't sustainable. You can't build an empire on a broken foundation. You can't chase goals if you don't have the energy to get out of bed. You can't serve your purpose if you're too sick to show up. Your health is not optional. It's foundational. It's the platform everything else is built on. So if you've been neglecting it, if you've been treating your body like a garbage disposal, if you've been running on caffeine and stress, it's time to stop. Your body is talking to you. That exhaustion, that's not normal. That brain fog, that's not just part of getting older. That pain, that's your body begging for attention. Stop ignoring it. Stop pushing through. Stop acting like you're invincible. You're not. You're human. And humans need care, daily care, consistent care, loving care. Move your body every single day. I don't care what you do. Walk, run, lift, swim, dance, stretch, just move. Your body was designed for movement. It craves it. It needs it. When you move, everything improves. Your mood lifts. Your energy increases. Your sleep deepens. Your confidence grows. Your stress decreases. Movement is medicine. It's therapy. It's self-care. And 30 minutes a day, that's all I'm asking. 30 minutes to invest in the vehicle that carries. You have time. You're just choosing to spend it differently. Choose better. Eat real food. Stop poisoning yourself with processed garbage. Stop eating things that come in a box with a list of ingredients you can't pronounce. Stop feeding your body things that make you feel terrible and then wondering why you feel terrible. Eat food that grew from the ground. Eat food that once walked on the earth. Eat food that nourishes you instead of just filling you. Your body is performing miracles every second. Your heart is beating. Your lungs are breathing. Your cells are regenerating. Give it the fuel it needs to do that well. Drink water, not coffee, not soda, not energy drinks. Water. Your body is 70% water. When you're dehydrated, everything suffers. Your focus, your energy, your digestion, your skin, your mood, everything. Most of you are walking around chronically dehydrated and wondering why you feel like garbage. Drink half your body weight in ounces every single day. Watch what happens. Watch how much better you feel. Watch how much clearer you think. Watch how much more energy you have. It's not magic. It's basic biology. Sleep. This is non-outdated. You need 7 to 9 hours. So you're already on the bench of your feet. Your brain consolidates memories during sleep. Your hormones regulate during sleep. When you chronically undersleep, you're destroying your health. You're weakening your immune system. You're impairing your decision making. You're increasing inflammation. You're aging faster. All because you think sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the smart. Sleep is for people who understand that rest is how you perform at your best. Now let's address the real battlefield, your mind. Because everything starts there. Your thoughts create your feelings. So if you want different results, you need different thoughts. You need to believe differently. You need to think differently. You need to program your mind for success instead of failure, for abundance instead of scarcity, for possibility instead of limitation. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant grows. Whatever you water flourishes. If you're planting seeds of doubt, you'll harvest failure. If you're watering worry, you'll harvest anxiety. If you're fertilizing fear, you'll harvest paralysis. But if you plant seeds of belief, if you water faith, if you fertilize courage, you'll harvest a life that makes you proud. So be intentional about what you allow into your mind. Be selective about what you focus on. Be protective about what you consume. Stop consuming negativity. Stop watching the news for 3 hours and wondering why you're anxious. Stop scrolling through social media, comparing yourself to everyone and wondering why you feel inadequate. Stop listening to people complain all day and wondering why you're drained. What you consume, you become. If you consume poison, you become poisoned. If you consume negativity, you become negative. If you consume doubt, you become doubtful. So consume better. Read books that inspire you. Listen to podcasts that educate you. Watch videos that motivate you. Surround yourself with content that makes you better. Talk to yourself better. Stop the negative self-talk. Stop calling yourself stupid. Stop saying you're not good enough. Stop rehearsing your failures. Would you talk to someone you love the way you talk to yourself? No. So stop. Start speaking to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, with belief. Become your own biggest cheerleader. Become your own best friend, because the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Practice gratitude every single day. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. They don't have to be profound. Just 3 things. Because gratitude rewires your brain. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present, from problems to blessings, from scarcity to abundance. You can't be grateful and miserable at the same time. It's impossible. So start your day with gratitude and watch how it changes your entire perspective. Meditate, even if it's just 5 minutes. Sit in silence. Focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back. That's it. That's the practice. You're training your brain to focus. You're creating space between you and your thoughts. You're learning that you are not your thoughts. You're the observer of your thoughts. And that changes everything. Because once you realize you're not your thoughts, you stop being controlled by them. You start choosing which thoughts to believe and which to dismiss. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Actually, they're connected. You can't have a healthy body with a sick mind. You can't have a healthy mind in a sick body. They work together. So if you're struggling, get help. Talk to a therapist. See a counselor. Take medication if that's what your doctor recommends. There's no shame in that. There's only shame in suffering in silence when help is available. You wouldn't refuse treatment for a broken leg. Don't refuse treatment for a broken mind. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. Trauma is real. And you're not weak for struggling with them. You're human, but you don't have to stay stuck in them. There are tools. There are strategies. There are tools. Mindfulness, exposure therapy, EMDR, medication, mindfulness, exercise, nutrition, support groups. You have options, so use them. Get the help you need. Do the work, because you deserve to feel good. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to enjoy your life. Believe you can heal. Believe you can change. Believe you can rewire your brain. Because you can. Neuroplasticity is real. Your brain can form new neural pathways. You can create new patterns. You can change old habits. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes repetition. It takes consistency. But it's possible. And if you believe it's possible, you'll do the work. If you believe you're stuck, you'll stay stuck. So choose belief. Choose to believe that healing is available, that change is possible, that you can feel better, because you can. Now I want to address the obstacles, the challenges, the setbacks, because they're coming. Life will knock you down. It will test you. It will make you question everything. And in those moments, your belief will be tested. Your resolve will be challenged. Your commitment will be questioned. And you'll have to decide, do I keep going or do I quit? Do I believe in myself or do I give up? Do I trust the process or do I throw in the towel? Champions keep going. They don't quit when it gets hard. They don't give up when they can't see the finish line. They don't stop when they're tired. They stop when they're done, and they're never done. Because they understand that obstacles are part of the journey. Setbacks are part of the process. Failure is part of success. You can't have one without the other. So they embrace the struggle. They welcome the challenge. They see obstacles as opportunities to prove what they're made of. Every obstacle is teaching you something. Every setback is strengthening you. Every failure is preparing you. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You're not being broken. You're being built. So stop seeing challenges as roadblocks. Start seeing them as stepping stones. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this teaching me? Because there's always a lesson. There's always growth. There's always purpose. You just have to be willing to see it. Believe you can overcome. Believe you can figure it out. Believe you can adapt, because you can. You've overcome every obstacle you've ever faced. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still fighting. That's proof. That's evidence. That's your track record. So why would this obstacle be any different? Why would this challenge be the one that finally breaks you? It won't, because you're stronger than you know. You're more resilient than you realize. You're more capable than you believe. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop doubting your ability to handle hard things. Look at your life. Look at what you've survived. Look at what you've overcome. You've been through hell and came out the other side. You've faced loss and kept living. You've experienced failure and tried again. You've been knocked down and got back up. You are a warrior. You are a survivor. You are an overcomer. So start acting like it. Start believing it. Start owning it. You are not a victim. You're a victor. You are not powerless. You're powerful. You are not weak. You're strong. And it's time you started seeing yourself that way. It's time you started believing in yourself the way I'm believing in you right now. Because I see your potential. I see your strength. I see your resilience. And I need you to see it too. I need you to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. Actually, I need you to believe in yourself more. Because my belief in you means nothing if you don't believe in yourself. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to make a decision right now. A real decision. Not a wish, not a hope, a decision. Decide that you're going to believe in yourself. Decide that you're going to do the work. Decide that you're going to keep going even when it's hard. Decide that you're not going to quit. Decide that you're going to become the person you were meant to be. Not for anyone else, for you. Because you deserve to see what happens when you truly commit, when you truly believe, when you truly go all in. Commit to your growth. Commit to your health. Commit to your dreams. Commit to your healing. Commit to your development. Commit to becoming better every single day. Not perfect, better. Progress over perfection. Growth over comfort. Courage over fear. Belief over doubt. That's what we're choosing. That's what we're committing to. Starting right now. Starting today. Start in this moment. Surround yourself with believers. With people who see your potential. With people who support your dreams. With people who challenge you to be better. Because you can't soar with eagles if you're hanging with turkeys. You can't level up if everyone around you is committed to staying small. Find your tribe. Find your people. Find the ones who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Find the ones who hold you accountable. Find the ones who celebrate your wins and encourage you through your losses. Those are your people. Keep them close. Distance yourself from doubters, from naysayers, from people who tell you it can't be done, from people who project their limitations onto you, from people who are threatened by your growth. You don't need their permission. You don't need their approval. You don't need their belief. You need yours. So protect your energy. Guard your peace. Be selective about who has access to you, because not everyone deserves a front row seat to your life. Some people need to be moved to the balcony. Some people need to be removed entirely. And that's okay. You're not being mean. You're being wise. Read every single day. Read books that expand your mind. Read biographies of people who've done what you want to do. Read books on psychology, business, health, spirituality, philosophy. Feed your mind with knowledge, because the more you know, the more you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. Reading is the fastest way to access the wisdom of people who've gone before you. It's the cheapest form of mentorship. It's the best investment you could make in yourself. So read 30 minutes a day, every day. Watch how it transforms you. Listen to podcasts, especially while you're commuting or exercising or doing mundane tasks. Turn your car into a university on wheels. Turn your workout into a learning session. Consume content that makes you better, that teaches you something, that inspires you, that challenges you, because what you consume shapes who you become. So consume better, be intentional, be selective, Be purposeful. Invest in courses, in coaching, in education. Don't just consume free content. Invest in yourself. Pay for knowledge. Pay for expertise. Pay for transformation. Because when you invest money, you pay attention. When something is free, you treat it like it's free. But when you invest, you commit, you show up, you do the work. And that's where transformation happens. So invest in yourself. It's the best investment you'll ever make. It compounds forever. Take action, massive action, imperfect action, scared action, but action. Because belief without action is just fantasy. You can believe all day long, but if you don't do anything, nothing changes. You have to move. You have to execute. You have to try. Even if you fail, even if you fall, even if you look foolish, because action creates clarity. Action creates momentum. Action creates results. And results creates more belief, which creates more action, which creates more results. It's a beautiful cycle, but you have to start it. You have to take that first step. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. They don't exist. Stop waiting to feel ready. You never will. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. It won't. You just have to act in spite of it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the doubt and try anyway. Feel the uncertainty and move anyway. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. And that's what I need from you. I need you to be courageous. I need you to be bold. I need you to bet on yourself, even when it's scary. Start before you're ready. Launch before it's perfect. Share before you're comfortable, because perfect is the enemy of done, and done is better than perfect every single time. Version 1.0 doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to exist. Then you make version 2.0, then 3.0, then 4.0. You iterate, you improve, you evolve, but you can't improve something that doesn't exist. So create it, build, launch it, then make it better. That's the process. That's how it's done. Fail. Fail fast. Fail forward. Fail often. Because failure is feedback. It's data. It's information. It's education. Every failure teaches you something. Every mistake shows you what doesn't work. And when you know what doesn't work, you get closer to what does work. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Welcome it. Learn from it. Let it make you better. Let it make you wiser. Let it make you stronger. Success is on the other side of failure. Always. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you've even tried. The difference is they didn't let failure stop them. They didn't let it define them. They didn't let it become their identity. They failed, learned, adjusted, and tried again and again and again until they succeeded. That's the formula. That's the secret. There is no overnight success. There's only years of failures that nobody saw, followed by success that everyone sees. So be willing to fail publicly. Be willing to look foolish. Be willing to be laughed at, because the people laughing aren't doing anything. The people criticizing aren't building anything. The people judging aren't risking anything. They're spectators. You're a player. You're in the arena. You're trying. You're building. You're growing. And that takes courage. That takes guts. That takes belief. And I'm proud of you for that. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Don't wait until you reach the summit to celebrate. Celebrate the climb. Celebrate showing up. Celebrate trying. Celebrate learning. Celebrate growth. Because if you only celebrate the big wins, you'll be miserable most of the time. And the journey is most of life. The destination is just a moment. So learn to enjoy the process. Learn to find joy in the work. Learn to appreciate where you are while you're working toward where you want to be. Keep going, even when you're tired, even when you're discouraged, even when you can't see the results yet. Keep going, because success is always closest, right before people quit. Breakthrough happens right after you want to give up. The miracle is on the other side of one more try. So don't stop. Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Keep believing, because it's working even when you can't see it. The seeds you're planting are growing underground. You just can't see them yet, but they're there. Keep watering them. Keep nurturing them. They'll break through the surface soon. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust yourself, because everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You're exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you need to become. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. Everything has purpose. Every experience is shaping you. Every challenge is strengthening you. Every setback is setting you up for a comeback. So trust it. Trust the journey. Trust the process. You are becoming. Every single day, you're becoming more of who you were meant to be. You're not there yet, but you're not where you were. You're growing. You're evolving. You're transforming. And that's beautiful. That's powerful. That's exactly what's supposed to be happening. So be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be proud of yourself. You're doing it. You're showing up. You're trying. You're believing. And that's everything. I believe in you. I believe in your potential. I believe in your dreams. I believe in your ability to overcome. I believe in your strength. I believe in your resilience. I believe in your capacity to change. I believe in your power to create the life you want. But my belief means nothing if you don't believe in yourself. So I'm asking, I'm challenging, I'm begging you, believe yourself. Believe you're worthy. Believe you're worthy. Believe you're capable. Believe it's possible, because it is, and you are. You can do this. You can overcome this obstacle. You can heal from this pain. You can break this pattern. You can build this dream. You can create this life. You can become this person. You absolutely can. It won't be easy. It won't be fast. It won't be comfortable. But it's possible. And if you believe it's possible, if you commit to the work, if you stay consistent, you will do it. Not might, will. Because belief plus action equals results every single time. So here's my question for you, and I want you to really think about it. I want you to answer it honestly. I want you to write it in the comments so we can hold each other accountable. What's one thing you've been telling yourself you can't do, but deep down you know you can if you just believed in yourself enough? And what's one action you're going to take today to prove to yourself that you can? Drop your answer in the comments. Be vulnerable. Be honest. Be bold. Let's build this community of believers together. Follow for daily motivation that will strengthen your belief and transform your life. We're in this together. You can do this. I believe in you. Now go believe in yourself. Let's get it.